I'm David, residing in Devila. The well-known real estate company, Prime Lands, I known to them for nearly 10 years because when I was house hunting and land hunting, I apparently ended up with Prime Lands. So I went there once with my family to looking for a house. So we were like, we got everything what we wanted, but sad to say that we were not able to buy at that time due to so many reasons of our personal matters. So then when time goes on and I was changing my workplaces and I went to Oman for working. So apparently I started working at Gateway College, came back to Sri Lanka and started working at Gateway College. And I really wanted to buy something for some land, actually not a house, land for Prime Lands. So I ended up with meeting with Mr. Rangana at Prime Lands, and he helped me to select a land because I was very keen on selecting a land in Kurunegala side, my mother's hometown, and they introduced this Atpaura land. Atpaura is a very beautiful place. They said we can visit anytime. And first they introduced me a plot of lands. They have the 50 acre, the same beautiful coconut land. And they said at the moment it's available and for reasonable prices, right? So then I got all the details from them. I told Mr. Rangana that I'll come back. And the next visit I went there, I was very keen on buying the land. And I told Rangana to select me a good plot of land from them. Then he selected me, this particular plot is good, ma'am, and gave me the plan also. Then without visiting the land, on trust, because so such a this in the explanation, everything they had given, and the other staff also like getting together and explaining me what we'll have to do. And I said, I'm going to buy. So they said the down payment is such, you'll have to pay this amount and start with that, and the easy payment schemes are there. So you can go for a bank loan, all those details they have given me. Then I can remember once after work I went there. So when I tried to pay, my card didn't work at that time. So I had to pay some amount. Now I can't remember, it's a small amount. And I said, I'm sorry, I'll come back again because my card is not working. You all said, I'll come with the cash. Then at that time, the staff, I think the accounts division, the Rangana, including the other staff, they said, never mind, madam, you can pay tomorrow and you make the documents now. We'll fill up everything and give you. You pay that online. And they gave me the bank details, everything. I said, it's not nice. No, they said, it's all right. On trust we are doing, we can trust you, ma'am. So I came home and in the night, I managed to transfer the money, whatever they needed. And they were happy and I'm also so happy. At that point, I realized they trust me so much. So I'll have to keep my trust on this thing. And I said, go ahead with the other work. And I started paying like that was last year, 2022, June. I started processing this land, the Atpaura in Kurunegala, the beautiful land. I visited once, and actually tell you the truth, more than anything else, when I checking your website, everything, I realized that it's beautiful areas you have selected most of the time for customers, and the developing matters, everything you did very nicely, and the logos, whatever you have selected is very attractive. So I fell in love with the logo at Atpaura, the elephant. So still I am paying for that. I have most of the time capital amount I have paid and finished off. And now I'll have to pay little amount. That also they have organized easy payment scheme without interest for 18 months installments. So I have almost paid and a little more I'll have to pay that particular land. So I'm really happy with Prime Lands. Actually, tell you the truth, they are very, very kind and towards customers. They go out of the way and they are doing it. And they are explaining what you will have to do when you are purchasing a land or house or whatever it is, and giving us more facilities. So I wish them very best in their future endeavors. I like to introduce and recommend Prime Lands. If you are buying any lands, houses and apartments, the best place to go is Prime Lands.